Acquiring a business? BizNexus simplifies it. Access thousands of updated opportunities in our DIY marketplace or supercharge team sourcing with OmniSource, your all-in-one platform for on-market, off-market, and coming-soon deals. Scale smarter today. Learn more or book a demo at www.biznexus.com.
Disclaimer from the always present legal team. Podcast conversations don't necessarily reflect the views of BizNexus Incorporated. Everything you hear is informational news and updates from around the industry. We're not recommending any investments. We're not offering any investment advice. Be sure to do your own homework.
Welcome to our deep dive, everyone. We're going to be looking ahead to 2025 and what's in store for the app market. With this, we've got some awesome insights from industry experts, and they cover a ton of ground. AI user acquisition, you name it, we got it. So whether you're a developer or a marketer, or just interested in where this whole mobile world is going, you're in for a treat.
What really jumps out is that we're not talking about just, little changes here and there. It's more like a complete shift in how apps are discovered, how people use them, even how they make money.
Oh, wow. Okay, so let's dive in. One thing we keep hearing about is this Apple Intelligence and how it could be a game changer. Megan Dean specifically, who's the strategy growth director at Yodel Mobile, she's super excited about Siri with App Intents.
Yeah, it's like right now, if you want to do something in an app, you have to open it up, find what you're looking for, then do it. It's like every app is its own little world,
Yeah, totally.
But with Siri, with App Intents, you could be like, hey, Siri, book me a ride to the airport with, whatever ride-sharing app you use. Or send mom a birthday message on, pick your favorite messaging app, and it would just happen.
So it's like it breaks down those walls between apps and makes them all work together with voice commands. That's got to be huge, especially with how much we all use voice assistants already.
Oh, absolutely. It could totally change how we interact with apps, make them way more part of everyday life.
Okay, so cool. But getting people to actually use your app in the first place, that's still a big hurdle, right?
Yeah.
Jessica Gotti, who's head of performance marketing at Paired, she points out how the classic ways to get users, those channels like Meta and Google, are getting less effective and way more expensive.
Yeah.
Especially with all the privacy changes happening.
Yeah, you're right. And it's forcing app developers and marketers to get creative and try new things. Gotti actually mentions TikTok as a big up-and-comer for user acquisition, especially reaching younger people.
And she's not just talking ads, right?
Yeah. Right. She sees huge potential in influencer marketing on platforms like YouTube and podcasts, too. It's more about meeting your audience where they already are building that trust through genuine recommendations.
Makes sense.
Another interesting thing Gotti talks about is programmatic advertising. Basically, it's using tech to automate how you buy and sell ad space. Companies like AppleOven are all over this, and it can be much more targeted and cost-effective to get to the right users.
Okay, that's cool. Reaching the right users. And Sue Azari, an e-commerce consultant with AppsFlyer, she predicts hyper-personalization is going to be key. We're not just talking suggesting stuff you might like based on what you've bought before.
Yeah.
She's thinking way bigger. A world where your whole app experience is tailored to your unique preferences, even your mood.
Yeah, and it's AI that makes that level of personalization possible. It's gone from just a buzzword to the backbone of everything from product recommendations to how they price things. Ryan Angerami, who heads up app dev at Reddit, he gives a good example with Reddit Answers. They're using AI to tap into all that knowledge from the Reddit community and give people personalized answers to their questions.
Well, that's cool. So you could ask, what's the best fitness tracker under $100 and get recommendations based on what real people think, not just generic reviews. That's pretty neat. And it's not just about answering questions either. This AI-powered personalization could work for almost any app you can imagine, right?
Oh, yeah, totally. It's pretty wild. Yeah, it feels like AI is moving from behind the scenes to kind of designing the whole app experience.
Totally. And it sounds like it's not just about attracting users, but keeping them hooked once they're in the app.
Yeah, that's key. Alejandro Hernandez, he's the CRM and engagement guy at Babbel. He talks about these intelligent recommender systems coming up. They take personalization to a whole other level, analyzing how users behave what they like to give them super tailored content and suggestions.
Okay, so picture this. You're using a language app, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of getting just generic lessons, the app adapts to your level, how you learn, even your mood that day, to give you stuff that's perfect for you.
Exactly. It's creating an experience that feels like it's made just for you and that keeps you coming back. And this isn't limited to language learning. Think about entertainment apps, suggesting shows you'll actually love, shopping apps that nail your style, or productivity apps that help you get things done faster.
It all sounds amazing, but is there a chance this AI personalization goes too far? Apps knowing us better than we know ourselves, even getting a little creepy.
Oh, I see what you mean. That's a valid concern. But Yves Benchimol, the CEO of WeWord, he thinks AI can be used to create positive and empowering experiences. He's really excited about the potential of Apple Intelligence and this generative AI to develop what he calls AI companions inside apps.
AI companions. Sounds futuristic.
It might, but imagine this. In your fitness app, you have a virtual coach that keeps you motivated, adjusts your workouts on the fly, and celebrates your wins. Or a personal concierge in your travel app that anticipates your needs, finds those hidden gems, and handles all the boring logistics stuff.
So it's like having a personal guide, a mentor, or even a friend right there in the app. That's next level engagement. It could really make apps feel more human and helpful.
Exactly, and it goes back to that idea of breaking down the walls between apps. Imagine if these AI companions could actually talk to each other, seamlessly sharing your data and preferences across different apps to create one big connected experience.
Whoa, that's mind-blowing. So like my AI companion in my fitness app learns I'm stressed, and it tells my AI companion in my meditation app to suggest a mindfulness session just for me.
Precisely, the possibilities are endless. And it's not just about making apps more engaging either. Mark Menery, VP of Global Sales at Dataseat, he sees AI playing a huge role in ad tech too, especially in creating ads that adapt to user behavior and context in real time.
So instead of seeing the same sneaker ad everywhere, it changes based on if I'm reading a fitness blog, listening to upbeat music, or even checking the weather for a run.
You got it. It's about making advertising more relevant and less annoying, which is good for everyone. And Lomit Patel, Chief Marketing and Growth Officer at Tinker, he believes the companies that'll win in 2025 are the ones who use AI to challenge the old ways of doing things and deliver something truly valuable to their users.
It's clear AI is going to be massive in the app market, but there are other important trends emerging too. Gilad Bechar, the CEO of Moburst, he points out that AI will be key in driving the next wave of personalized marketing experiences.
Yeah, Bechar believes that AI's ability to analyze tons of data and predict what consumers will do will help marketers create super targeted campaigns that feel more like personal recommendations and less like generic ads.
Makes sense. And this brings us to another big theme, user privacy in a world where data is everything. Jeff Su, GM Americas at Metagroll, he predicts a rise in alternative targeting methods. Things like contextual advertising, which focuses on the content of the app or website where the ad is shown, and anonymized identifiers, which protect privacy while still allowing for some personalization.
It's a tricky balance between using data to make things better for users and respecting their privacy. This focus on privacy could also lead to some really creative ad formats. Sue mentions new channels like connected TV and ads in mobile games as advertisers look for ways to reach people without relying on personal information.
Okay, so we've got AI revolutionizing user experiences and marketing a growing focus on user privacy and the need to adapt to this ever-changing landscape.
But there's one more prediction that could completely shake things up.
I'm all ears. What's this potential game changer?
Matt Tubergen, EVP of Global Partnerships at Digital Turbine, he thinks we're on the edge of a huge shift in the App Store world, moving away from Apple and Google's dominance towards something more open and diverse.
Whoa, seriously, a world beyond the App Store and Google Play.
Tubergen points to new regulations that could level the playing field, like ones that stop Google from pushing App Store preloads. This would give carriers and device makers more freedom to offer their own app stores on new devices.
So instead of just getting the App Store or Google Play on your new phone, you might have other app stores curated by your carrier or the company that made your phone.
Exactly. And this could be huge for developers. They'd have more ways to get their apps out there and potentially better ways to make money beyond what Apple and Google offer.
This is a big deal. It could totally change who has the power in the app market, giving both developers and users more choice and control.
It's definitely a potential paradigm shift. And speaking of shifting paradigms, we can't forget about how AI is changing specific industries. Steve Toy, CEO of Memrise, he's got some fascinating insights into how AI is shaping the future of language learning.
Oh yeah. Let's dive into the world of language learning and see how AI is making it more personal, effective, and engaging.
Yeah, it's amazing to see how AI is changing not just the business side of things, but how we learn and interact with information.
It really is. And Steve Toy, CEO of Memrise, he thinks AI is going to totally revolutionize language learning. in 2025?
He talks about two big things driving that change first. AI can now personalize those learning experiences so precisely. It's like having a tutor who knows exactly what you need to work on and how you learn best.
So instead of just generic lessons, the app adapts to how you learn your pace, even your strengths and weaknesses. That's awesome.
Exactly. And the second thing is, those AI-powered language models are getting so smart they can understand and generate human language like we've never seen before. Imagine practicing your conversation skills with a virtual partner that can actually have a real conversation with you.
That would be a game changer.
Yeah.
It would make language learning so much more immersive and engaging, like having a native speaker right there in your pocket.
Pretty much. And as AI keeps advancing, we can expect to see even more creative and transformative stuff in language learning and education in general.
So we've covered a lot of ground today. Expert predictions, AI user privacy, new app stores. It's a lot to take in. But whether you're a developer or a marketer or just someone who loves apps, one thing is clear. The app market in 2025 is all about personalization intelligence and breaking down those walls.
The winners in this new landscape will be the ones who embrace AI, put the user first, and adapt to how the power dynamics are changing.
It's a super exciting time to be part of this industry. The future of apps is wide open, and I can't wait to see what amazing innovations come next.
And as you navigate this new world, remember to stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay ahead of the curve.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the future of the app market. Until next time, happy apping.
Thinking of exiting your business or taking on a private equity partner to help you grow faster? BizNexus has you covered. Tap into our network of thousands of best-fit investors, acquirers, and proven M&A advisors, and we'll help you begin the relationship confidentially on your terms, your timeline. Learn more at biznexus.com.